The dragons might be fake, but the betrayals, the blood, and the stolen crowns are 100% real. Most fans believe the civil wars in fantasy are just products of a wild imagination. But the truth is far more terrifying. It is an unmasked reflection of a 19-year nightmare known as the Anarchy. In the 12th century, King Henry I forced his barons to swear a sacred oath of loyalty to his daughter, the Empress Matilda, naming her his legal heir. But the moment the king died, his nephew, Stephen of Blois, raced across the English Channel, seized the royal treasury, and had himself crowned king while Matilda was still in Normandy. What followed was a total collapse of human law, an order that nearly erased England from the map. This wasn't just a war of two armies. It was a war of total chaos. Local lords took advantage of the power vacuum to build adulterine or illegal fortresses, turning the countryside into a series of mini-kingdoms ruled by torture and terror. Historical records from the time describe a landscape so bleak that Christ and his saints slept, as people were hung by their feet or thumbs until they surrendered every penny they owned. This period served as the direct blueprint for the Dance of the Dragons, where kin turned against kin and the common people paid the ultimate price. Matilda was a fierce, uncompromising commander who nearly captured Stephen in battle, but her pride often turned her allies into enemies. At one point, she was trapped in Oxford Castle during one of the coldest winters in history. Surrounded by Stephen's army and facing certain starvation, she pulled off one of history's most daring escapes. Under the cover of a blizzard, she and 3 knights reportedly draped themselves in white robes to blend into the frozen landscape. They lowered themselves down the castle walls and walked miles through the snow, passing right under the noses of the enemy guards to reach safety. The war only ended when both sides realized there was nothing left to rule but a graveyard of ashes. A treaty was finally signed, allowing Stephen to keep his crown, but only on the condition that Matilda's son would inherit the throne after him. This real-world struggle unmasks the core truth of power, that the crown is often bought with the blood of the innocent. History isn't just a background for fantasy. It is a cycle of power that proves truth is often more brutal than fiction. Thanks for watching and subscribe to Squintlab.